Hello to all of my Virgos out there. I hope you guys are doing well. Welcome to your March reading and welcome to Intuitive Affinity, the fam. So let's get right into your reading for March. We have the end of a tough cycle approaches, full moon in Capricorn. So you guys may have been feeling like you've been facing some challenges recently, maybe in your personal life, in your relationships, or in your career. But I definitely feel like there is the end of a tough cycle approaching. And I feel like March has given off very rejuvenating vibes for a lot of people. So I feel like you'll definitely come to find your inspiration again. You will definitely come to find your power again. Then we have look at the bigger picture, full moon in Sagittarius. So yes, I definitely see this for you guys, that you may be looking at things, or things might not have been going your way, and you've been looking at it from, a certain lens, your current lens, your present lens. And sometimes it helps to just take a deep breath and look at things from the bigger picture, because this might be happening for a reason, or might be leading you on a path that's actually going to be better for you. So, okay, and then we have show the world the real you, so beautiful, full moon in Aquarius. And we have what do you need to release, waning moon. Excuse me, can't talk for some reason. So, wow, I feel like this is has such a beautiful theme around it, because I feel like you guys may need to release things coming into March, but I feel like in March, with show the world the real you, your inner just your inner individuality, everything will be ignited inside of you. I feel like you guys are just stepping into your authenticity a little more. You're showing the world who you really are. I just got the message of like public speaking, or speaking your truth more. Just maybe communication will be really important for you guys, just communicating how you feel, letting your emotions out. I know, like I said, with all of the signs, we've been having Mercury retrograde, so that's definitely brought some things to the surface. But I feel like you are going through a cycle and it is near completion. So that's a very good sign. Let's get you some tarot cards, Virgo. I'm just going to shuffle these quick. But yeah, I definitely feel like this is healing energy, but I think you're stepping into really beautiful energy coming March. So let's get some more messages for you guys. Okay, that was too many, so we'll take the one on top. We have the Page of Pentacles. So maybe there is someone in your life that's coming in to teach you something, or you have this new fascination with learning something new in your career or in your line of work. Maybe a new opportunity is presenting itself to you. It could be a raise, it could be a new project to work on, but I definitely feel this sense of, yep, we have the Hierophant, so definitely mentor vibes. You could also just be acting as a student in the month of March, just coming up and learning something new. And like I said, this can be for anything. This could be for a passion project. This could be something you've wanted to do for a while. It could be school. Doesn't have to be though. But it could just be something that you want change in your life and you're taking this new path. It could be as simple as if you're interested in spirituality or something, or you're interested in some sort of niche that you're starting to learn more about it. So I definitely see that as sort of like a bright light for you in March. That's so beautiful. We also have the Ace of Cups that fell out. So I feel like you guys will be feeling very abundant in March. It could also be a sign of an offer, a love offer, like a friendship offer, just something new. I feel like a lot of new, I'm getting that message for you, Virgo, is a lot of new is coming into your life. You're releasing the old and opening the door for the new. So definitely, I feel like you guys will be passionate about something in your life, or something will spark your interest in March. And maybe you've been waiting a while for this, but I think the more you align yourself with authenticity, the faster and the easier this will come in. So speak your truth, like I said before with communication, Virgo, speak your truth. Show the world who you really are. We have the Five of Wands in reverse, so I definitely feel like you are coming out of a difficult period, maybe a period where you feel that you've fallen silent in a sense. I keep getting that message. What do you need to release? And look at the bigger picture. So there's something that needs to be released here. Maybe it's something you haven't really been admitting to yourself. Yep, we have the Hanged Man and we have the Empress. So definitely I feel like the Empress was in the reverse. Sometimes I read, it depends what energy I get from certain cards, because some I feel like come out in the reverse and are meant to. Some, it depends on what cards they fall out with, if I'm getting the positive version or the reverse version of the card. I feel like here we have the Hanged Man and we have the Empress, and I'm going to flip her upright because I feel like these came out together for a reason. I feel like you are shifting your perspective and you're starting to have some sort of realization, and you're realizing, I feel like you're being more interconnected with your inner world, your thoughts, your emotions, your feelings. You feel more connected to yourself, which is such a beautiful thing. You might also feel in this way working on yourself is, a healing process, and then it allows you to work with others. So the Empress also symbolizes abundance and just like the natural, the natural give and take of the universe will provide. So I really feel like for you guys, Virgo, is the more you step into your authenticity and think about the situation from a different perspective and show the world the real you, you will definitely be in alignment and you will definitely be open to receive. You have that Ace of Cups energy. I felt really drawn to this one, so we're going to pull this. We have the Eight of Wands. Let's get some clarification, Virgo. Yeah, I feel like you're just stepping into a new you, in a sense. Like you're stepping into a new version of yourself that might not have been unlocked before. Exactly, we have the Five of Swords here. This girl is looking down at all these swords and these illusions. It's like, like, I don't know, like, things that were self-inflicted. She's wondering whether or not to take them forward or to recognize them, So it's kind of like this contemplative energy where you're like, I need to heal. I need to heal from the wounds that have been placed upon me, whether they were self-inflicted, insecurities, self-doubt, limiting beliefs, all that kind of stuff, all of the illusions that we create in our mind. So I feel like it's interesting. She's looking at those swords, and I feel like you are unlocking this new version of yourself, because we do have a sense of you're healing from something, but then we also have you're kind of like a student. You're kind of learning these new things. I feel like you're open to receive. We have the Ace of Cups, which is one of the most abundant cards in the deck. So I really feel like in March you are working through these emotions. We also have the Hermit and the Fool. So yeah, I definitely think the Hermit has kind of led you through a space, kind of how she's walking through a portal here, led you to a space of healing. I feel like that's what you've been doing. You've been walking on this new path. You've been going on this new journey, Virgo. And we also have the Fool, which I'm not surprised, because I said you're stepping into a new you, and this is, the Fool is all about that risk-taking, that stepping into a new adventure, a new journey beginning. And like, I feel like this message is very strong for you guys, because I feel like there's just so much you're coming to terms with, and there's so much you're learning. I'm also getting that message is you guys are just learning a lot about yourselves and, about what you want. And it's a beautiful energy. I feel like things are really sparking your interest, sparking your passion. I feel you guys are just gonna be very happy and very abundant, and just understand, like, I am healing, and that's okay, like, I'm healing and I'm gonna take my time to heal, and after that I am going to release. I'm pretty sure we had a card in here. Oh yeah, the end of a tough cycle approaches. Sorry, excuse my stuttering. So yeah. Oh, and what do you need to release? Right, that was the card that I was thinking of. So after this tough cycle, what are you working through in order to bring the new? And I feel like you're getting a sense of you know, as you're working through this, you might start seeing new come in, and that could just be new happiness, new vibrancy for life, you know, just a new excitement for life. We also have the Seven of Cups. A couple more came out, and we'll take them because I felt called to keep shuffling for you guys to get more information. We have the Seven of Cups and the King of Wands. That's kind of what I was just saying. I feel like you will have this like new vibrancy for life, and I feel like the world is going to open, once you release all of this stuff, the world is going to open you up to new opportunities. And Seven of Cups, it's kind of like a lot of options, a lot of things set in front of you, and I feel like you're really kind of aligning yourself on this path where you're open to receive. And it might seem like a lot. I feel like this might seem like a situation, Virgo, where you don't expect all of these beautiful things to happen all at once, and then they end up happening. And I think you are going to be more in this King of Wands energy, like I was saying before, a new vibrancy for life, inspired, creative, just stable in that sense, just at peace with where you're at in life. So when you wake up in the morning, like I said, it could just be a new vibrancy, a new excitement. It could be for a project you're working on. It could be with your friends. You just feel different around them. You're looking at things through a new lens. You're looking at things from a new perspective. And even your friends, maybe if you haven't been having much fun, or you're just kind of like I need something in my life, like I need a change, or I need to have fun, I feel like this Hanged Man moment will have you even looking at people differently, is kind of what I'm hearing. So maybe all of a sudden you'll be hanging out with your friend, and you're just like, you have this moment where you're like, I am so grateful this person is in my life. You know, you might have those epiphany moments or those aha moments where it's like, you're just so grateful that someone or something is in your life, and maybe they could have been in your life for years, but you never really like realize how lucky you are or how important that person is to you. So I feel like with the Hanged Man and this releasing of negativity and this healing process that's going on, I feel like you really are releasing those limiting beliefs, those negative beliefs, and you're making way for so much new options, so many new options, and the King of Wands, just like a very bright vibrancy for life. So let's get you guys some oracle cards. We'll start off with the Divine Abundance and get more information, and of course if there's any themes, like we'll tie them back to the tarot cards. Okay, detachment. Absolutely, Virgo. With detachment, you finally feel whole inside, with or without the fulfillment of a particular desire. Ironically, that's often when it's fulfilled. It's funny because detachment, healing, you're letting go of releasing things that need to be released. And I love how this card puts it, because it says, with or without fulfillment of a particular desire, ironically, that's often when it's fulfilled. So like I said, you might even have those moments with friends or family, or you're just like, I'm so happy right now. Like, I'm just so appreciative that this person's in my life. You could be wanting new, and you could be wanting new things and new options and new exciting adventures in life. You could be wanting all that, but sometimes it's ironic, like this card is saying, because pausing in the moment, if you're doing something, and just being grateful for what's around you and what's operating around you and the people that are currently in your life. Say you want new friends, being thankful for the friends you already have. You know, say you want a new job, being thankful for where this job brought you in life. Kind of having those, like I said, epiphany moments, and realizing like, this is exactly where I'm meant to be at this current moment. And those are when you feel the most fulfilled, because you're like, wait a second, like this was all for a reason, or you know, you have those beautiful moments in your life. So with detachment, you finally feel whole inside. So sometimes just detaching and letting go of the need to need things, like, or the wants in life, kind of just having those little moments, and they can be so small. You can still want things, you can still have dreams, but you know, even if you're just having fun one day or something, and you're just like, I'm so thankful for this life, you know, it's just those little moments that can transform your human experience. So I feel like that's an important message for some of you. Detachment. Okay, let's get a couple more, Virgo. Grief. Tears are what happens when the ice in the heart melts. Yeah, I feel like with you guys, Virgo, there's been some sort of grief involved in your life situation currently. And I was getting that sense with like the whole healing and releasing things, but there's definitely been some grief, and for some of you it could be more major, for some of you it can be smaller, just a feeling of not belonging, a feeling of, just reoccurring days and just like dreading your routines and stuff like that. So it can mean something different for everybody, but I definitely feel like there's this sense of grief. What's beautiful is it says tears are what happen when the ice in the heart melts. So that's talking about giving yourself and making the space to release those things. So when you give yourself a space to cry and let things out and let your emotions flow, when you give yourself the space to heal, when you shift your perspective on things in your life, when you give yourself the space instead of saying, okay, well, this happened, but like I'm just sad about it, saying this happened, but here's what I can take from this situation. Here's what I've learned from this, just giving yourself that space to heal. And that's why it says tears are what happen when the ice melts, because, you're shedding it, you're releasing it, and release is such an important part. You can feel all you want, and that's a beautiful thing, but after, make sure you work on releasing those emotions, releasing those feelings. And it's okay to feel the emotions, but releasing them and understanding by acknowledging them is very important. So, and my heart goes out to you guys, with whatever is on your mind, whatever you guys have been struggling with. I know this time has been so difficult, this COVID time, just everything that's going on. My heart goes out to you guys for whatever you've been facing, and it's just powerful. It's powerful energy. I feel connected to you guys, so sending you my love. Okay, this card wants to come out. Companionship. Giving someone your complete presence is an astonishing gift. This is funny because it's kind of what I was saying with the whole friends thing, being thankful for the people around you. If you're in a relationship, sometimes it just takes being a little more thankful for that person, or taking those pause moments of like, what would my life be like right now if I didn't have this person, or even a friend. And if you're single, someone may be coming into your life in March. But I feel like, because I feel like this could mean something different for everyone, and that could definitely be a sign that companionship is coming and it will help you along your healing journey and fulfill you. However, I also think that it's about living in that moment and healing with someone, and just appreciating someone's presence. Like, that's the beautiful message of this card. And it's funny because that's what we were just talking about, and I feel like that it could not say it in a more beautiful way. Giving someone your complete presence is an astonishing gift. Putting those phones down, just being grateful for someone who's in your life, giving yourself the gift of putting your phone down, spending more quality time with yourself, spending more quality time with others. I feel like we get so caught up in that, but we realize like now is the most important time in our lives, like not the past, not the future. It is right now, and we have to start living in the now. And it's just so powerful, the past and future don't exist. It's all in our heads, the only significant moment that'll get us anywhere in life is the current one you're living in. So make that your priority, make your quality time your priority. So, Virgo, this is beautiful. Let's get some Cosmic Journey Oracle cards. Memento Mori, there might not be a someday. We have the universe. These are flying out. This energy is, I feel this energy, Virgo. So we have thus one journeys to the stars. Yeah, you guys are on, I feel like, a soul journey right now. That's really what I'm hearing, is you're on this very rejuvenating, replenishing soul journey. And in March, you will see that, you will see the benefits, and you will see the increased motivation you have. You will see how happy your soul is in March. You're releasing things, you're releasing grief. But I feel like in March, you will start to feel uplifted again. memento mori, there might not be a someday. This is what we were just talking about with living in the now. So do things now. Take quality time as important time, because there might not always be a someday. You might not always have the opportunity to do the things you want to do, to spend the time with your loved ones. Take every second. Don't take it for granted. Live every second as quality time. Live in the present. It's one of the most beautiful gifts you can give to yourself. And then we have the universe. And this is an archetype card. So I feel like you guys have like a lot of divine wisdom, or might be feeling intuitive, might be getting downloads from the universe. I feel like you guys are all kind of understanding the universe a little more, understanding how it works. Maybe in March you start to see, like I said, these realizations of, oh, this is why I am where I am, or oh, this is why I needed to release certain things so new could come into my life. So you're kind of in this limbo state where you're understanding this more. So let's get a few more. Virgo. We have, breathe. Y'all are going to make me emotional. My Virgos out there, breathe. I just got the strong sense that someone needed to hear that. Breathe. You will be okay. You will get through this. Grief is temporary. And, the beautiful thing about this reading is you have so much to look forward to. We have the Empress, the Eight of Wands. We have the Hierophant, the Ace of Cups. Just all this abundance and love coming to you in March. And I really feel like it's super positive, and you just need to hold on. It's, it's one of those messages that I'm getting, just hold on. Okay. So we had breathe, we have round and round. Like I was saying before, I feel like you're understanding the give and take of the universe. You're understanding why things happen the way they do. You're starting to understand maybe your own cycles, your own patterns that you kind of behave in. We also have to be fair. So to be fair is, like I said, again, the balance of the universe. You can't have the bad without the good. So trying to always remember that as well. Like if you're going through grief or loss or anything like that, we have low moments in our life in order to appreciate the beautiful moments in our life. So always remember that the universe, it's like scale, it's always like you will go through it sometimes, and you will come out with lessons, with rebirth, with transformation, and you will overall, be a better person and understand life more, understand yourself more. And that is such a great gift. And then we have between worlds. So I feel like this is definitely you guys right now, Virgo. You might be feeling, see, we have like this dark and gloomy picture over here, and then we have this beautiful light picture over here. So between worlds is kind of just, like I said, being in that limbo state, which is a huge message I'm getting for you guys. I don't know if you're dealing with Libras at all, but I'm getting the whole balance thing a lot. But you're kind of in between worlds. You're in that limbo state where you're still kind of clutching onto the past a little bit, and you're still trying to release some of it, but ahead is the most beautiful scene that you could ever imagine. So that's like the beautiful part about where you are, is I feel like you've come so far already, and you're just at that transformative moment in your life. So that's super exciting. And lastly, let's do an animal spirit for you guys to end on. Okay, so we have the dolphin spirit. This and that are true. That's a really beautiful thing. Oh, these cards are flying out. Pig spirit, use your mind wisely. That's a powerful message. I feel like using your mind wisely is important, because I feel like you are in a situation where you really have to limit the amount of thinking you're doing, especially if it's over grief. So try to limit your negative thoughts, understand what's going on inside of your head, limit that negative thinking, and just understand that things will get better, because sometimes it's easy to get lost in that. And then we have the cow spirit. The miracles are endless. So believe in miracles, believe in rising up out of the ashes after a hard time, Virgo. And then we have the dolphin spirit. This and that are true. So this kind of means to me that, you know, sometimes when we are questioning things in our heads or going back and forth about something, um, both things are true, both things are accurate. So it's like sometimes we have to acknowledge, like I said, the bad and acknowledge the good. So if you're feeling grief, if you're feeling loss, it's okay to acknowledge that, because that is true. That's how you're really feeling. But it's also true that things will get better, and it's also true that you will create a new reality. So, you know, acknowledging the bad in order for the good to serve you. So this is a very beautiful message, and I feel like with you guys, I just feel that you like are going to rise up, and March is going to be such a like abundant and just vibrant month for you guys, because I feel like you guys are releasing so much, and it's such a beautiful thing to see, and it's such a beautiful thing to read your cards, and I just appreciated it so much. But I love you guys. Also, watch your sun, moon, and rising if you want more predictions, or if you want to get an overall better message. See what like videos resonate with you, what signs resonate with you, because sometimes people, their rising sign resonates more than their sun sign or whatever. So definitely take a look at your moon and rising sign. But I hope you guys are having such a great day. I love you guys so much. Thank you. See you next time.